afternoon. I'm Nancy Colleton with the Institute for Global Environmental Strategies, and I'm delighted to be here today and be part of True Elements Water Matters series. The first thing I wanted to start out with was answering the question about what statistic about water do I wish more people knew? And, there's so many statistics out there, but I think one of the most important is provided by the UN Water Development Report, and that is more than 2 billion people do not have access to safe drinking water. And I think that says so much about our world, not only that people don't have access to water, safe drinking water, but for those of us who do, how much more we should value it. A few years ago, I joined my local water utility board of directors. And what was interesting to me after it was announced, how many of friends, colleagues, neighbors would remark to me about, why is my water bill so high? And what I began to think and what I began to learn was it isn't that the water bill was high. It was just for so many customers, their value of water is so low. And we truly need to change that. For many of us, we have an abundance of water. And like magic, when we turn on our faucet, it appears. But as shown by our first statistic about the 2 billion people that don't have water throughout the world, it's not that way for everyone. And it's a true privilege to have water. And as such, we should value it. If there is hope or inspiration for the future, for a sustainable and resilient future for water, what gives me hope and inspiration, and what I learned again from these past few years that I've been working closely with a water utility, is that it's the people. It's the dedicated people that comprise the water sector force, the labor force, that will take us to that area or to that new future of sustainability. It is really, I think, the greatest lesson that I have learned to see the diversity of our workforce, whether it's scientists, engineers, entrepreneurs, field technicians, and all of the people who dig the holes that allow us to lay new pipe on Christmas Eve when it's cold, that make the water sector work. And we will not be able to go forward and not have a sustainable future without that continued dedication. And I just have been so impressed with that through the work that I've done with in the water utility sector. And as far as the next person I'd love to hear from regarding their thoughts on water, I would like to invite a good friend, colleague, and incredible strategic thinker, the Honorable Sherri Goodman of the Council for Strategic Risk. Sherri, I pass the glass to you. Thank you.